Hello, my name is Dr. Martin Gildea from Gildea Holistic Health and Wellness, and the title of this video is Why Are We So Sick? And really, we're bombarded by exposure to a varied host of heavy metals and toxic chemicals, along with inadequate nutrition. And these things lead to the formation of free radicals and excitotoxins. And the free radicals are going to be formed from poor diet, toxic chemicals around us in the environment, and heavy metals. So first, let's talk about poor diet. We have the use of trans fatty acids, foods that are made to sit on the shelf a long time as trans fatty acids. Our bodies just can't break that down. We also have junk oils, corn oil, safflower oil, vegetable oil. All these oils people think are good are not good. The best oils are coconut oil and olive oil. And then, of course, we also have a diet high in what I call white death: white flour, white sugar, and white salt. And then there's sensitivities to wheat, gluten, dairy, and soy. Now, if we look at white sugar, we're going to look at the white sugar, white salt, and white flour. The white sugar can lead to glycation. That's the problem with that. And glycation is when a sugar molecule mixes with a protein molecule, it forms an advanced glycation end product. And what that does is it interferes with the formation of tyrosine, which is going to cause massive inflammation. And tyrosine is an amino acid that is needed to make thyroid hormone and also needed to make adrenaline. And what you do with adrenaline is you have to keep the magnesium in the blood, okay? And magnesium is an essential element for bone health and muscle health. Okay, and remember that because I'm going to be doing another video on your pH and how that all plays into this. And advanced glycation end products are a reason why people with neurodegenerative diseases should not eat white sugar. Now, white salt is another one. That's highly processed, and manufacturers of salt usually use stainless steel grates to grate their salt, and that leaves a nickel residue, which is a heavy metal also. And that's why we recommend pink salt, because it's all natural. It's got calcium, it's got the magnesium, it's got selenium and zinc, and the other trace minerals. Okay? Now, white flour, the third component of the cell death. White death, I'm sorry. What that is it's enriched. And the problem with enriched is you take all the minerals out of it and the vitamins out of it, and then you put it back in. But the ones they put back in are man-made. You have coal tar derivatives, you have excipients. That's no good. So what we want is you to eradicate white flour if you can. And what it does is white flour is made with rock iron. They take rock and pulverize it and mix it with the flour, and then you have rock iron. And that bioaccumulates in the liver, and that signals your brain to tell your liver not to absorb any more of the good iron, and then you can't make tyrosine. So we're back to the same problem about tyrosine not being able to make thyroid hormone, not being able to make adrenaline. Okay? Now we also have toxic chemicals. The first one was diet. Now it's toxic chemicals. Toxic chemicals are in hormones in the meat and the dairy. You have pesticides in the fruits and vegetables, and you have toxic chemicals in the carpet, and clothes, and in furniture. Toxic chemicals in personal hygiene products and household cleaners. And antiperspirant has aluminum in it, but that's also going to be one of the heavy metals. And here you go. Heavy metals is the third reason why we have free radicals. From mercury fillings, nickel, gold crowns, and aluminum antiperspirants. They're all examples of that. Okay, and you also have mercury and aluminum in fish. Usually the bigger fish like tuna and swordfish have the mercury, the ones at the top of the food chain. You also have mercury fumigants used in pesticides, which are going to be in storage facilities for grains, fruits, and vegetables. So this stuff is all around us. Now research shows that the free radical activity that can increase neurofibrillary tangles as seen in Alzheimer's disease. Okay, so that's why you want to avoid those foods, especially the white flour, white sugar, white salt, because you're going to mess up, you're going to increase your chances of neurodegenerative diseases. Can't get that out. Now the mitochondrial part of the cell, or the powerhouse of the cell, that's 10 times more vulnerable to this free radical damage. Now aside from the free radical damage, as I said, we also have excitotoxins, and what they are neurotransmitters which could cause cell death when their actions are prolonged. Now, what causes the formation of those are compounds such as glutamate, which has MSG. That's what MSG is, and you get that from dining out. A lot of women will come in and say, I can't go out and eat at all, because if I do, I hit the bathroom within 20 minutes of eating, and that's usually from the monosodium glutamate. We also have aspartate, which is NutraSweet, and I'm surprised at the people that'll make lemonade with a glass of water. They'll put NutraSweet and just lemons and squeeze it and think that's good for them. It's like, that's just terrible. So the immature nerve cells called microglia in the presence of MSG will produce more excitotoxins. So again, neurodegenerative diseases, You just don't want to risk it. And this will cause inflammation and a massive amount of tissue being destroyed, neuronal tissue. Now again, my name is Dr. Martin S. Gildea from Gildea Holistic Health and Wellness, and I want you to watch the other videos along with this one because I'm trying to move my practice into a more of a nutritional model where we look at the whole person. And thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.